As always, if this is your first time on my YouTube channel, to view the HSE dashboard, I would highly recommend that you view the dashboard introduction video first, and then this video will make a lot more sense. Otherwise, welcome back. Today we are going to look at completing the man-hours entry form. Common features of all the forms, the various control buttons in the forms. And finally, we will also look at the results of submitting the form, leading to the dashboards affected. As always, we will start from the navigation view. Before we start, let's have a quick look at Dashboard 1, where the man-hours data will be eventually displayed. I have deleted the May data that was displayed in the introduction video, in order to do the demonstration. Now let's also take a look at the receiving register, which is destined to receive our man-hour submittal. Okay, now let's show you how easy it is to update the man-hours this month from the form view. At the top of column 1 in the navigation view, resides the expended man-hours entry form. Simply click on it and the form will appear. The man-hours form in particular could not be any simpler from a data entry perspective. But let's address some basics that apply to all the forms before we get into completing the form. You will note on all the forms that there is an indication at the top of the form what the last register number in use is. Using simple logic, the register entry number to use when completing the form is the next consecutive number. Do you recall what was on the man-hour register? Well, it did confirm that register number 65 was correct, therefore we put 66 in the register number field. Thereafter everything else is really fundamental, and takes very little time to complete. Date, we simply make the data field cell active, and click on the date you wish to select in the calendar provided. The month and year fields are selected using data validation drop-down lists. The office staff, direct employees and agency staff fields, you simply enter the respective data that has been generated, and that is that. You simply click the blue Submit Man-Hours button, and you are done. Now let's check out what has happened as a result of our efforts. Going back to the navigation view, and then open Dashboard 1. And what do we see? An updated dashboard in both the man-hours this month section, and the monthly expended man-hours chart has been updated. Going back to the navigation view and checking out the man-hours register. What do we see? The register has also automatically updated. Now let's go back to the forms view and demonstrate what some of the other control buttons are about. The nature of the expended man-hours form is slightly different to all the other forms in the series, in that it does not have a Find Record button. This has been deliberately omitted, given the simplicity of the man-hours form, and an easier method being available. Should you wish to update the man-hour entry fields, you simply go back to the dashboard view and get direct access to the expended man-hour register. There's a technical reason as well, however, but we won't go into it, in view of the first comment having some merit. Okay, the blue button we have used and is self-explanatory. The light green Clear Form button is simply used if you abandon the task for whatever reason as demonstrated. The red Delete Record button again is self-explanatory. Click on it, you will be asked to input a register ID number, by a separate Excel input window. Enter a register ID number, say our last entry register reference number 66 that we used, into the input ID, click OK, and it's gone. You get a notification, indicating as such. When we check both the man-hour register and Dashboard 1, it confirms it.